Hello everyone, welcome to Vigo Webs. Today we're going to see about how to create book search app by using Open Library API. Here I am typing JavaScript. No book found. Now you can see the list of JavaScript books. Here we have the Pagination. 1, 2, 3. We can try some other keyword. Lots of the ring. Here we can got some books related to the Lords of the Ring. Okay, let me start how to code this one. Here we have the bookself.jpg for the header background image, and in the index.html I am naming as the title book search app, style sheet, style.css, and JavaScript app.js. In the body, first I am going to add the header. In the div, inside this header div, adding the h1, naming book wow. Then next container, in the div, here I am adding the search bar for the book search, another class search bar in the div. Inside the div class search bar, first I am adding the input field, text, and the ID search input. Next, placeholder value as search books by title or author. Then adding the button for search, button, the value search. Then after this div, I am adding the div for search results. Yes. Next, another div for the pagination. Nation, ID, and class. Okay, that's it in the HTML part. Now I am giving style to this. First the body, font family, Arial, sans serif, margin 0, padding 0, and the background color 4F9, light gray color, and gray 3. Now the for header, background URL. I'm adding the bookself.jpg. Here adding no repeat, center and center cover. Then height 25, we put height, and the display flex, align item, center, justify content, center, color white, and the text shadow pixel 5 pixel, and the RGBA value 0, 0.5. Then header H1. Font size 2.5, rem, and the margin 0. Now for the container, here adding the max width 1200 pixel, the margin 0, auto, padding 1. Now for the search bar. Search bar. Display flex, gap 10 pixel, the margin top 20 pixel. Okay, now for this search bar input, flex 1, padding 12 pixel, font size 16 pixel, border 1 pixel, solid, and the border radius 5 pixel. Next, for the search bar button, padding 10 pixel, 15 pixel, font size 16 pixel, cursor, pointer, border, none, border radius 5 pixel, background color, and the text color white, transition, background color 0.3 second. Now for the search bar button hover. Over. Here background color 555. Okay. Next, CSS for the result. and display in the grid and the grid template column. Repeat auto fit min max 200 pixel. The gap 20 pixel. Margin top 30 pixel. Now for the book card. Book card background white and the border radius 10 pixel. Box shadow 0, 2 pixel, 5 pixel. And for the padding value 15 pixel. Text align center. The transition transform 0.3 second. Now for the book card hover. Transform translate y -5 pixel. Then adding for the book card image. For the image max width 100%. Height auto. Border radius 5 pixel. Then for the book card header, here I am adding the H3 font size 1.1 rem and the margin top 10 pixel 0.5 pixel. Next for the book card description. For the color adding 555. Font size 0.9 rem and the margin 0. Okay, now let me add the JavaScript code. Here we are going to use the Open Library Book Search API. Here I got this API from the Open Library Search API. This is the example of the API path. Here I copied this one and replaced this query passing value. And for the cover, here it will be here. It will be available here in this pattern. It's look like somewhere else. Yes, this is one. The cover Open API. It might be B. After that the key, then the value dot jpg. Here for this key value we can use anyone ISBN or OCLC, LCLCN, OLIT or ID. Here I am using the ID value, and then for this value I am adding the book dot cover. So let me start to add the JavaScript code. If books does not have any cover, in that case I am using the placeholder cover in the size of 150 cross 200 pixel. Okay, now first we are selecting the DOM elements. Constant search input document dot get element by ID. Search input, then constant search button code document dot get element by id search button. Then constant result container equal document dot get element by id results. Now variable for paginations. Let current page equal 1. Then let books per page equal to 25. Here we are adding the 5 rows and 5 books. Okay. Then let books data okay. Now adding the function to fetch the books. Send function fetch books query constant API URL folder. I am copying this URL. I am adding here. Now try constant response await fetch API URL if response dot okay throw new error failed to fetch data. Constant data await response dot JSON. Now the book data code data dot docs current page code 1 display books display pagination. Then catch error result container dot inner HTML equal error error dot message. Okay. Now the next function to display book based on current page. function display books. Result container dot inner HTML code constant start equal current page minus 1. Okay. Books per page constant end equal start plus book per page constant books to so equal to book data dot slice start comma end. If book to show dot length equal to 0, result contain dot inner HTML equal no books found. Return. Now book to show dot for each book constant book cover equal book dot cover underscore I. Here I am adding this book cover JPEG else can go for the placeholder book cover now the constant book element equal document dot create element div. Then book element dot class name equal book card. Again book element dot inner HTML code adding tag for image source equal dollar book cover. Then alt for the book cover. Book cover is the alternative text for the image. After that, closing this image. Then next adding the H3 for the book title. Book dot title, closing the H3. Now here I am left out, opening bracket, and I am closing it here. Below the H3 I am adding the paragraph for the book author underscore name. dot surname dot join. Else unknown author. Then we closing this p tag. Then result container dot append child book element. Okay. Now I'm going to write the event listener for this search button. Search button dot add event listener. Click. Constant query equal search input dot value dot trim. If query result container dot inner HTML equal p, please enter the search term. Return. Here fetch books query. Now let me check this one. First, without any value, please enter your search term. Now I am entering this Lords of the Ring value. Error display pagination is not defined. Okay, here I'm commenting this one. Now once again, let me try Lords of the Ring. Now we got the result. Let me try for JavaScript. Here you can see the no image. Here place our placeholder image. Okay, let me check for this CSS. Yeah, we are getting the results. Okay, now let me add the display pagination. Can add it here for the function to display the pagination controls. Function display pagination. Constant total pages code math dot c book data dot length books per page. Then constant pagination container equal document dot get element by id pagination. Pagination container dot inner HTML equal to. Now for the previous button, constant previous button equal document dot create element button. Previous button dot text content equal previous. Previous button dot add event listener. Click. If current page greater than 1, current page display books and the display pagination. Now the pagination container dot append child previous button. Then now going to add for the page number. For let equal 1 e less than equal total pages a plus constant page button equal document dot create element button. Page button dot text content equal I. Page button dot disabled equal I equal current page. Page button dot add event listener. Click. Current page equal I. Display books and the display pagination. Now the pagination container dot append child page button. And then next for the next button equal document dot create element button. Next button dot text content equal next. Next button dot disabled equal current page equal total pages. Then next button dot add event listener. Click. If current page less than total pages, current page plus display books and the display pagination. Here pagination container dot append child next button. Okay, now let me check this one. Okay, now we can able to see our pagination. Now I am giving style to this pagination. Here I can add the class name, pagination, display, flex, justify content, center, align, item, center, gap, 10 pixel, margin 20 pixel, 0. Now for the pagination button, padding 10 pixel, 15 pixel, and the font size 16 pixel, border and border radius 5 pixel, and the background color, okay, 333. Now the text color white, cursor pointer transition, background color 0.3 second. Now for the pagination button hover, background color correct only 555. Okay, one more for pagination button disabled. Background color 333. Already we added, I think, added AAA. And for the cursor, not allowed. Cursor is not allowed. Okay, let me check this on a big screen. Let's again JavaScript. And let me check by using the author name. I'll add any author name here. I can copy this one. I'll check this one. Emily A. Wanderwave. Now we got the result based on the author Emily A. Vander D. Let me check any other name. What is that? Let me put Witcher. And we got the result. Okay, that's all about this video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.